What is a subtle sign that someone is really intelligent?
They can switch up the way they talk to match the person they're talking to without sounding condescending. They listen to how others learn and explain it in that person's language of understanding. They can ask really good questions. Edit. To anyone not understanding what mean. I'm talking about people who ask really good questions. Not just any questions. Really good ones. I don't know how one would achieve this skill. I know I haven't. When they explain something, they make you feel intelligent. Explaining something complex as simple terms, knowledge is so vast that they can talk about in the easiest way for someone else to understand. They aren't afraid to say they don't know the answer to a question. They spend time thinking before asking a question. They admit to changing their mind about something. They can genuinely consider an idea which opposes their worldview without necessarily accepting it. They can follow the plot of Kingdom Hearts without needing any line graphs or charts. They effortlessly communicate complex concepts in a simple way. They know when their knowledge ends and say something to the extent of, "I don't know and anything else I say on this topic is ignorant speculation." People who use analogies to explain concepts to others. It's a form of code switching, and integrating concepts on the fly is a clear indicator someone is both socially and conceptually intelligent. Massive alien forehead. They are curious about everything. To be intelligent, you need to be knowledgeable, and you can't be knowledgeable if you are never curious. I think intelligent people are more willing to calmly debate, discuss, rather than argue. Like, you explain to them why you disagree, and they listen to you and ask further questions about your viewpoint before offering a different perspective, as opposed to an unintelligent person who would just resort to insults when other people disagree with them. Talking to people as if they're intelligent at their level and without being condescending or even letting on that it's lower than their level. I used to work with a doctor, Tom Howard, and the day I realized he was a genius was the time he guessed every single condition a patient of mine had based on minute pieces of information about him. Admitting when they're wrong and being willing to learn from mistakes. They apply knowledge from one realm into a new and relevant situation. For instance, one person described a situation, might have been on Reddit, where they were a new assistant in an academic research lab and fixed a snag that stumped all the senior researchers, including the professor. The team was trying to video record their project using a strobe light, and their footage wasn't working as planned. When no one else made progress at diagnosing or solving the problem, the most junior individual spoke up and suggested that the strobe could be out of phase. They remembered that video typically records at a rate of 24 frames a minute second. Thanks for the correction. And explained that along with suggesting a change to the strobe's flash rate so it would coincide with the recording. This worked. And it really raised up that individual's reputation within the group. Inwardly, they were almost embarrassed about the source of this knowledge. They had a gaming hobby back in high school, and had taken some video footage of that, and discovered the standard frame rate while playing around in editing software. But they remembered that detail years later and realized it made a difference in a completely different context. That is intelligence. They let idiots have the last word because they realize that trying to argue any point with them is futile. You know the saying, the bigger man walks away from a fight. Same kinda thing with intelligence. They draw wisdom from multiple sources. Wait, but that might be more wise than intelligent. But I guess those two tend to be seen together a lot.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.